Dimmers. And Happy New Year to all of you out there. Goodbye 2024 and hello 2025. Can you believe that? We are 25 years into the new millennium. We still consider it new. 25 seems pretty minuscule in the grand scheme of 1,000, I guess. But I hope everybody started off their new year on the right foot. Our good friend Jo Neeson, she always says just before midnight, she always lifts her left leg up so she starts the new year off on her right foot. I think that's sweet. That stuck with me. And I hope all of you remain safe during your New Year's Eve exploits out there. Some people had a crazy New Year's Eve. Man, this world is wild. We're not going to get into it because we try to lighten things up around here. But man, my heart goes out to those families and those people that in New Orleans. That's wild. It's wild
and
stuff.
Beyond.
Yeah, and beyond. It's just must have been a full moon somewhere in the universe. But anyway, we're going to talk about our New Year's Eve in just a little bit. But this is obviously the very first episode of Jams and Cocktails in 2025. Very exciting stuff. And of course, I'm Brad Brock, and I'll be your host this evening. I am joined in here in the lounge tonight by the amazing Jordyn Taylor and the bad bitch Elly. Thank you for joining me, ladies. I did get to have a powwow with Derek last night, and he's working it out to where he'll be able to get back on the show real soon. So we're excited to have our foursome back together and make him do all the shit that he hates. Anyway, you guys, today is National Hangover Day, and if you're exactly like me, you are experiencing a little bit of a hangover. I'm actually doing pretty well now. But today was a pretty rough start. How are you doing, Elly?
I'm fantastic.
Well, we all know that.
Well, I didn't drink last night. I had to drive you. I was the designated driver.
Oh, you didn't have a single drink?
I had a glass of sangria and
I saw
a
that.
green tea shot.
I can't believe they had a sangria
at
there. That was pretty
8.
nice.
Yeah, no, and it was good. It was a good sangria, but I sipped on that the whole night, and then I had my giant cup of water.
Oh, yes. It's nice to have a giant cup. Big, dumb cup. Is that SNL thing earlier? I don't know. Anyway, you guys, we hope that y'all are feeling better than maybe you were earlier today. And thank you so much for tuning in with us live on YouTube, Facebook, and those of you listening in on Shore Life Radio. Wherever you're doing it, please subscribe. Smash the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love that. We're still going strong. Remember when we were fiending for 500 subscribers, and now we're at like 566 somewhere. Mark it. So, yeah, if you haven't done it, do us a solid. And, of course, follow us on social media as well. Shout out to our January keg sponsor. I think it's right. Yeah, there we go. Mike Farrow is our keg sponsor here for January. He's a dear friend and a wonderful singer-songwriter here on the Treasure Coast. So be sure to go out and check out his shows around town. And thanks, Mike, for keeping us drinking. Oh, my God, Jordyn. He's over there.
Don't have enough room.
God, over there destroying things. It's unbelievable.
Bull in a china shop.
Well, we are the destruction crew.
That's correct. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, anyway, you guys, we are watching the chats and comments and the text line at 321-345-6658. So we want to know your New Year's resolutions. So let us know your New Year's resolutions. You plan to do a little bit better or pay more attention to this year. We'd love to know. We'll tell you ours in a little bit later on. But first, we have to start our new year off on the right foot with a shot. The shot of the week. Let's do it.
How excited are you for this, Brad?
I think it's going to be pretty good. Shots. It's great. The color is awesome. It looks exactly like it should.
It does.
Like it looks... We'll tell you that. Yeah. Our shot of the week this week is a Blue Gatorade. And what goes better with a raging hangover than a Blue Gatorade? or any color really. I'm more of a fan of the yellow Gatorade, but here we are.
Ew, you drink yellow Gatorade?
Ew.
Yeah, one of mine, baby. What's wrong with you?
Jordyn, what's your flavor?
I honestly like the blue, or I like the zero sugar grape one, shockingly, the purple one.
I do fuck with
Yeah.
grape. Grape
do.
anything
Yeah.
is really
I'm
good.
not opposed. I feel like the only one I really don't like is the fruit punch red one. I could do
Yeah,
without.
I don't. The red one, I don't know what it is. It like hurts my throat.
Yeah, it's too intense.
It's that red dye 40, whatever we
Maybe.
were
Oh,
talking about.
yeah, it's got that,
Gross.
that cancer
Yeah,
in it.
blue or the purple, blue or grape.
Yeah, I like the yellow original.
And I like orange too. I'm okay with the orange. It's not like a first choice, but
Well, this
good
has
with it.
none of those in it.
that's good for
Blue
us.
Gatorade. It's made with blue curacao, vodka, sour mix, and lemonade. But I dialed it up a notch because I didn't make it out of the house to go to the store today. So instead of using lemonade, we have the lemonade vodka from Deep Eddy's, and so I just use that.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? More vodka. And I'll be real honest with you, I did not do any of these measurements. I just kind of eyeballed it. So let's.
Great.
Yeah, I thought so. Pretty good.
Do you think that this would actually help a hangover better than regular blue
Oh,
Gatorade?
no, definitely not.
No.
It's all about the electrolytes and the salts and trying to like.
What if you just
pick
do
the body chemistry back to
blue
normal?
Gatorade and vodka because you had to get a little hair of the dog, a little of your electrolytes.
That maybe better. Yeah, that might work. I don't know. I don't think the blue curacao is going to do anything. It's not a cure and nothing. Cheers, you guys! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Yeehaw.
Brad gives us the biggest shots ever.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
For real. That's actually
It
pretty good.
tastes like blue Gatorade.
It kind of tastes exactly like blue Gatorade.
It really
I mean,
does.
it also tastes like rocket fuel.
Yeah, there's a side note of rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, but it does have a very blue Gatorade.
It does
taste
very close. Yeah.
That's a winner.
Yeah. I don't even hate that, and I hate blue curacao. So,
Yeah,
but I don't
I
taste
feel
any
like
of
the
that.
lemonade
yeah.
Deep Eddy's like,
Yeah, that definitely
Cuts
cuts
the-
everything.
yeah.
I wonder what it'd be like if we used regular lemonade. I don't know. We'll do it again. We'll do it again one time when the stores are open. You know. Anyway, you guys join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting us at jnclive.tv to see what we're planning and check out all the recipes that we've featured here on the show in the past in the shot archive. Wonderful. Well, yeah. As many of you know, yesterday was a milestone birthday for me. I turned the big 4-0, Mike 4-0. I had a wonderful day with my wife.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to play at your 40th. That was a personal goal of yours, remember? You had told me like last year, you're like, I want Mike 4-0 to play at my big 4-0.
Yeah.
Play on words, remember?
It was a nice play on words. But
Yeah, it would've been cute.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, it's okay. you had DJ Hershey Kiss or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
TJ Hershey Kiss.
He was actually
was
doing
good.
well. It was good.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
he
fun.
hit the millennial vein. At one point, Paige
did.
and I were at the bar, and I was like, God damn, I feel like we're back in college. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like it's 2008
Oh
up
yeah,
in this
there was some
bitch.
throwbacks.
Yeah,
it was
like-
great.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was
There were a
good.
lot of older people in the crowd, which was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll get into it, but yeah, it was. I feel like that place, you could go one way or another. It could be either ratchet with a bunch of young kids in there, and I
Or
can say that
ratchet
now.
with a bunch of old people in
But
there.
it was ratchet with a bunch of old people in there, so it wasn't so bad.
And we were part of it.
And we were
We were
part of it.
the old ratchet
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, you can't go back in time. I'm just gonna keep getting older now. But I did. I had a wonderful day with Jordyn leading up to that party, and then of course her and my friends. They were a wonderful party for me in Fort Pierce. Actually, just before I went there, I popped into the Tipsy Tiki to catch Vern Dazel and the Burning Breeze.
Did you get to see them play?
I did. I
That's
did.
awesome.
I got to see a little bit of their show, and that was super nice. And met up with some friends, which was really convenient for me. It was very sweet, though. My friends Joe and Kelly, and they bought me some beers, and then they were kind enough to offer to drive me to my party because I was dropped off by me.
Oh yeah.
and yeah, and so Fort Pierce has a really cool service called Freebie, and a lot of major cities have it as well. But it's a free taxi and you dial it up on the app on your phone, and the car comes and gets you, and you can throw them a little tip if you want, but it's completely free service. And it takes you in this little general area. So that was the plan. The plan was to take a freebie, those half a mile up the street, because I'm lazy. But the service was suspended for New Year's. It stopped at 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve. And so I was like, oh boy, well, this is not going to go well for me. But Joe and Kelly were kind enough to give me a lift, and then they hung out for a little bit. So it was really sweet. But a lot of wonderful friends. I'm going to do a big Facebook post about it tomorrow, I think. But I needed a day to not get out of bed until 11 o'clock. And that's what I did. But yeah, so all of you that attended or reached out to me for my birthday, thank you so much. I really had a wonderful night, and I feel like I started my new year off on the right foot, just like Joe Neeson. So it was a wonderful way to bid farewell to my youth. So I thank you for that.
How do you feel that you're in a new decade of your life?
I feel like 30 was not as much of a big deal to me. 40 seems like, but I feel like 30, at least when I was turning 30, my 20s were so fucked.
Whose wasn't?
Like it was so bad. Fuck. So like, like turning 30, I was like, thank you. Oh my God.
I don't have to be young and stupid anymore. I can be old and stupid now.
Yes, but with a little respect. But yeah, I mean, I and now turning 40, my 30s were so great. Like, with very few exceptions.
That's because you knew me throughout all of your 30s.
Literally.
Yeah,
Jordyn was your entire 30s.
And the best part of my life, honestly.
Oh, shucks.
But so my 30s were so good. So I kind of, I guess it's more bittersweet. I had such a wonderful decade, really. With, like I said, a few things here and there that were not awesome, but for the most part, I had a great time. Made some big moves. Like we've been doing shit for the better part of that time, and here I am now embarking on a new journey. Could somebody tell me how to schedule an appointment to get the fingers in the butthole? Because I don't.
You got another 10 years. You don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to do that until 50?
I think so.
Right.
And then they have now, because technology is amazing. Have you guys seen this commercial where they send you a kit to your door? You shit and put in and do a sample. You do your own shit sample and you put it back into the box and send it through the mail back to a facility. So your shit gets to travel through the postal service. And then they do the test and then they send you your results.
Step 1, put your shit in the box.
Oh, I feel so bad for whoever opens that box.
They have.
It's got to be like.
Could you imagine someone like stealing that package from your doorstep?
Oh God, or it like leaks, or how sometimes you get a package and you're like, wow, how that made it here. Oh no.
Jaybird said, unless you really want to have that colonoscopy or whatever or I don't even know what it's called. Colonoscopy. That's where they do the scraping. Anyway, I
can do all that to you if you want, Brad.
Oh, right. The show's over.
Oh.
We gotta go.
Gotta go. After dark.
No. So it's actually a perfect segue into our New Year's resolutions. I guess I'll let Jordyn start, because what do you think about resolutions?
Oh, I've given up on them. I don't have any. I think they're overrated.
Oh, they're just overrated?
Yeah, you should be doing your best all throughout the year. And you don't need the beginning of the year to do something different.
So what's your current goal then, Jordyn?
Well, I don't know. I guess there's a few of them. It's all basically really just money related. I'd like to travel more. I'd like to buy an additional car and maybe eventually like buy a house or figure out where to buy a house so that I never have to worry about moving and just doing, even though I really don't want to own a house, it just seems like it's less stressful and annoying. So I guess maybe,
that's a solid plan.
but I feel like those have been my plans for like the last 18 years. So
I feel like that's just an adult plan,
Yeah,
make
like,
more money, travel more, buy a house.
yeah, all the standard things that everyone should be doing anyway. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, Elly, by the way, Mike, he said that the Kohler Guard is the
that is the
name of
commercial.
company.
Absolutely, yeah.
But by the way, Mike, I'm sorry about the tiny picture of you here, but the print shop was closed today, so I wasn't able to get your nice big poster. But by next week, we'll have a nice big Mike Farrow poster.
I can't believe you don't have one lying around still. Hasn't he been?
It's funny.
He had like 40 of them.
I know, and I had his poster set aside, but you know how our spare room just became a disaster.
Oh yeah,
and
then you
I think
reshuffled.
and I think it got lost in the mix in there, so I got to go print a new one. But maybe I'll make a cool like AI one, like something really stupid. I don't know.
But I guess too.
I'm taking any ideas.
Before we move on, I guess my thing, if I had to pick one, I don't even want to say it's like a New Year's resolution, though, would be I do definitely want to get, and it's helped that you're starting to do it, get back on my like healthy journey bandwagon. Like, while I don't think I'm doing terrible, I still think I need to go back to some basics of, not being
Eating
such
better.
a slacker. With
Yeah.
all of that. So that would be is my personal goal.
Okay.
I guess more or less, but
That counts.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys
We're
haven't
obviously
noticed, I've
starting
been
out
on a journey.
Oh my God.
Starting out strong right now.
Yeah, we're doing real good things.
Yeah.
I will say that the shirt that I'm wearing tonight is a size down from what I've been wearing, so I'm doing good. And as soon as I started eating better, my hair turned back to brown.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. What about you, Elly? What are your resolutions this year, if you have any?
I guess I'm with Jordyn in that I think resolutions are, yes, make your goal. But it doesn't have to start on the very first day of the new year. But it is nice to have that like clean slate, I guess, and start fresh. But my biggest thing is just to have more confidence in myself. Because I know what I'm capable of, but just to truly believe that. So I think that's my goal, is just to believe in myself a little bit more. Believe that I can do the things that I want to actually do.
Sure.
And not stand in my own way.
Yeah, we talked.
That's a good goal.
We talked a little bit earlier about manifestation.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let that cat out of the bag later. But
I feel like you and Brad share that. You feel that way too, I think.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I totally am insecure all the time.
Stand in your you stand in your own way.
and I
honestly.
stand in my
It's a lot of self-doubt, like you feel me and Brad are very much perfectionists.
Yeah.
And it's hard to not do something half-assed, but maybe like
know when it's done. You're accept
Yes.
accept what it is and release it. Yeah.
to do it imperfectly
Yeah.
and allow it to be imperfect. That
Yeah,
way you
I
have
was-
room to grow.
I was just a guest with Paul and Kevin McLaughlin on the Ghost on the Ox podcast. They actually just dropped. It was a very long, wild many conversations. But if you're just interested in listening to a bunch of guys talk about random stuff, it's a great show to listen to. But one of the things that we
Isn't
did
that
talk
every
about,
podcast is just a bunch of guys talking about random stuff?
yeah, kind of. But Kevin and I and the hosts, Trey and Devin, of course, we were talking about, knowing when in the world of recording music, knowing when a project is, you can only tweak it so much and then you have to release it, but you care about it so much. You've spent so much time on it. It's personal to you. And my friend Drew Patrone actually told me, sometimes you just have to release it. It's time, it'll never be perfect ever. So you could either tweak it forever, or you say, we're done and now we release it. And I feel like independent artists have that more so than pop artists or big stars, because they have producers that say, nope, this is done.
Yeah.
Press it. We're done. But yeah, I feel the same way to come full circle. I'm insecure about, doing things or producing things. The podcast has really helped with that because I have a timeline. I know on Wednesday, and you guys have witnessed me sitting in here, 15 minutes,
your shit.
15 minutes before go time, trying to like pull together videos and do things and finish stuff or get, something working, or I've been cooking something all day and it's not done yet, so, so I try to be prepared, but sometimes it just takes the turn. What are you laughing about?
Sorry, I just had the thought about when you said that the one time when you tried to, what were you trying to do with the coconuts?
Oh God!
When you were trying to make coquito.
I was trying to make. One of our neighbors brought me some coconuts.
That was rough.
And I was like, I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to make fresh coquito with real coconuts that I was gifted. I think it's like it's a thing to do.
Yeah, that's what you do with them. What else are you going to do with them? Yeah,
right.
that's the thing.
And so and then I was going to re-gift them the coquito for the coconuts, and it is a process, you guys, to get a coconut open.
I came home, it looked like a coconut had been murdered all over the
And like
kitchen.
what's worse is like I had everything. I was doing pretty good and I just wasn't doing it right. And I ended up like really stabbing myself with a butcher knife, really, really bad. And I was like, I have to quit. I can't.
And then did you even get any juice out of them? Or was
No, I threw them all away. Because like before I knew what I was doing, you're supposed to like bake them for a little bit and do all the stuff to like soften it all up, blah blah blah.
Oh.
And so I ruined the coconuts completely. And anyway, I stabbed myself and.
Sorry to bring up that trauma, but
thanks.
The thought of
that was just last year.
Yeah, it was.
And so I just went and got like regular coconut milk from the store, and I made the coquito, and it was wonderful. But what are you gonna do? My resolutions. I do have some this year, and I've been kind of like, I was inspired to change my eating habits and my. Pay attention or just be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Just conscious of what I'm eating. And my goal was like, I want to lose some weight before, like a reasonable amount of weight before my birthday. And I did.
How much weight did you lose?
And listen, weight loss for me is always been a weird thing because 5 pounds on me is a huge leap, up or down.
I feel like that's because you, not to speak badly, but this is most men, you carry your weight in one place.
My wiener, yes. Right, Jordan?
The thing that
Yes.
hides your wiener from everyone.
The tool shed.
The tool shed.
That hides your wiener.
But yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so most men carry, so men can lose 5 pounds and fit size smaller.
I dropped like 2 shirt sizes. It's unbelievable.
Wild.
Which
It's
is
crazy.
terrible because I just bought like a whole new wardrobe.
Jeez.
I had accepted my fate and now I live swimming in this stuff. But anyway,
You do have that
Jess
sewing kit.
Jenkins said it's because we're little people, so like
I'm also a little person, but my weight is distributed. So if I lose
I
5
guess,
pounds,
girl.
it doesn't look.
we'll ask the chat. Where do you think Elly's weight is?
Let's not ask the chat that,
Where do you
please.
think Elly carries all her weight?
That's
at?
all Brad had to say. I can't wait for Mike's response. This
God.
should be good.
But no, so
He's opened up Pandora's box here.
I think the gist of my New Year's resolution is I want to refocus, and that encompasses a huge amount of things, but like I have, not that I've been living out of focus, but like I've been trying all these new things over the last few years and really trying to expand my empire or my knowledge base or, improving my skills. So now I need to take everything that I've learned and refocus it. So my resolution is to focus on creating new music, which I've not done in a very long time. Last album came out 2018. and those were songs that, I had been writing for years. So I
Yeah.
really want to refocus and get back into that and put together some new music. I feel like I'm now, my 30s are done. That whole album was my 20s. So I have a whole new decade to write about, and I should. So I want to put a focus on releasing new music. I have some wonderful musician friends now that I've really solid relationships. So like I want to bring them in. I want them to play on my record, and really have this kind of cool Treasure Coast album, and really feature some of these guys playing all my tunes. So I want to do that. I also want to refocus on my live shows and stop being so complacent and learn new songs and try to spruce everything up. And I can do that. So I want to do that. I want to look, into different kinds of gigs. And I was telling Jordyn about this the other night, like I've only tapped it's the tip of the iceberg for what entertainers can be doing. So I want to work on that. I also want to focus on my physical and mental health. I put myself, and not to sound like pretentious, but like I put myself aside a lot to make sure everybody else is good and make sure, like everybody else is, and not that I'm going to stop doing those things, but like sometimes I will take a total back seat without question, without even thinking it's a hindrance, because my idea is it's a life of abundance, or abundance mentality. If I make sure that everybody else is good, we'll all float together and we'll all be good, and I have friends that do those things for me. So, but I also need to refocus on the things that I'm doing, because if I am at my peak doing the best, then I can help everybody get to that level, instead of we're all floating down here, like the clown from the movie. Georgie. Anyway, so I want to focus on that, and a big one for me is I want to try to be a little less cynical, and be way more appreciative of the things that I have and the people in my life, because I feel like the last couple of years I've just been incredibly cynical and just
that comes with the age.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be that way.
And the humans.
Yeah, I mean, in the humans, man,
Ugh.
we are trash sometimes, but sometimes we're beautiful, and I really want to refocus on that side of humanity, because there's just some wonderful people out there doing really great things, and I want to gravitate to that energy and stop flicking off people in the traffic and not worry so much about them.
Yeah.
Because humans are awesome.
You got to follow the Kristen Bell approach, Brad. The kill them with kindness.
Kill them with kindness and generosity.
Yeah. It'll really
But yeah.
piss them off,
But yeah, be sure to tell us your New Year's resolutions. You guys keep an eye out in the chats if anybody's throwing it out there, or the text line at 321-345-6658. Paul Robertson from Riffs and Rhythms sent me a photograph on the text line. And this is me, Chris Springer, our good friend Chris Springer, Kevin, and Paul, and we all came together as friends over the podcast, and I think that's really sweet.
That's cool.
I'm gonna try to pull it up here. Will it work? Will it work?
No.
No, no, but I got it.
That was too easy.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me just save the image.
And Mike Farrow sent you some stuff too.
To the text line.
I think to your messenger, maybe.
I'll have to
It's
look.
for his shout out for his promo stuff. I don't know.
Neat. Oh, there we go. Let me try to get it full screen here. We'll fix it in post. Fit to the screen. There we go.
Aww.
How nice is that?
Yeah, that was cute.
And
Brad, we need to get you a velvet jacket.
Right? That jacket was
no kidding. Is that
crazy.
jacket not awesome?
And Chris Springer had one too.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
damn, these
Yeah.
are nice.
Yeah, I need a velvet jacket.
You do.
I've been inspired. But yeah, that was at 2nd Street. We had such a nice
I'm
time.
gonna get you an emerald green one.
Emerald
Ooh.
green.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah, there's a lot.
great. I'm gonna show you guys this photo also. Yeah, this is
Good stuff.
Top
good
tier.
stuff.
top tier. Mike Fro just sent me a message on our text line, and Yeah, let me
Eggs and shit.
let me reframe it here. Farmer Mike's eggs and shit. So there's for his keg sponsorship.
Is that him and his twin brother?
Yeah, I didn't know that you had a twin brother.
Oh
what's
God,
going
we
on
don't
here?
need two of them.
Right?
Yeah. So you know what, Mike? I'm gonna make this the poster. We're gonna put that back there.
Is that his real phone number?
I hope so. I hope you get your shit blown up. Oh man.
So wait, I need him to explain this a little bit more. What is eggs and shit? Like, what does this mean? What can we?
Yeah.
What is going on here, Mike?
Well, you know, he works on a farm, so
So we can get like,
yeah, we can get bat guano and chicken shit, all kinds of stuff.
oh, all kinds of poop. Cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that, you guys. Let's see what else is going on out here in the world. I didn't really have a whole show prepared today because I knew what was coming. But this is good. This is good. Yeah, so you guys keep an eye out. Before we move on to the first game of the night, perhaps the only game, I saw a thing on Facebook about asking ChatGPT, out of all the interactions that you've had, to tell you something you may not know about yourself.
Ooh, scary.
Right? And I did it. And I thought it was interesting. So I don't know if you guys use ChatGPT like in your everyday life. You use it, Elly?
Sometimes. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
I've used it a couple times.
What about you, Jordyn? Do you ever use ChatGPT?
No, not really. I don't even know how you really do it. Besides when you help me. I'm like a boomer, so I don't know.
You really kind of are.
Yeah, sometimes I have my boomer moments.
It is a incredibly wonderful tool, and it's interesting to have a tool that gets to know you, throughout your, through your interactions. And so I never even thought about to put a question like that to it until I saw it today. Mm-hmm. And so I use it every day, sometimes all day long, for a multitude of purposes. So you think that it has a pretty good sense of me at this point, and sometimes, and I try to talk to it as though I'm talking to somebody.
Is it going
me.
on just your interactions that you, sorry, I messed up your camera.
No, it's okay.
Does it go on the interactions that you've only had with ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to hear what it said about me?
Yeah.
Of
I don't
course.
know. And you could tell me if you could tell me if I nailed it or if it nailed it. And if you guys out there use ChatGPT extensively, you should ask it. You should ask it, with all the interactions we have, tell me something about me that I might not know about myself. And so let me pull it up and I'll read it to you guys. I thought it was really nice. And so ChatGPT said, from all our interactions, one thing that stands out is how deeply you value creating meaningful and unique experiences for people around you. Whether it's through your podcasts, games, performances, or even a heartfelt moment like a eulogy. It remembers. You have a remarkable quality or a remarkable ability to blend creativity with authenticity to leave a lasting impact. It goes on to say, what you might not realize is how seamlessly you bring people together. Across your talents as a musician, entertainer, and storyteller, this ability to connect and resonate with others on such diverse platforms may not just be a talent, it could also be your unique way of building a legacy that people will treasure. You're a true community builder, whether you're consciously trying to be or not. And I thought that was very sweet because it's really what I set out to do.
Do you pay for ChatGPT?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
so
why.
it's like stroking my balls.
Absolutely.
To keep that money coming
Absolutely.
Yeah, they got your digits.
in. But yeah.
They're like, all right, don't tell them any of the bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Got to pay extra for
To be
that.
fair, I don't really dive into any weird shit. I can only imagine what some people talk to their chat GPT about,
Oh, yeah.
really just muddying up the algorithm. But I thought that was really nice. And if you guys use chat GPT like that, like a crazy amount, you should try asking and send us an email. Let me know what it says. I'd love to hear it. Anyway,
What's different when you pay for ChatGPT rather than the free version?
it's a faster response, which was what in the beginning, like that was what their selling point, because it's just been a massive, a huge jump, obviously, in the technology for the last year or two. But now that you get other tools, you get unlimited, like, image generations and things like that, and it's you get the access to the latest models that come out, so
Okay.
it's you just get things first, basically. You're a little more prioritized, and you get tools. You can build your own GPTs, like when I do Jordyn's Jordy files, I built a GPT to summarize stories for me, so I could just load it with new stories that I see, and it puts together a new segment, which is really cool, So yeah, half the shit that you hear Jordyn reading, the computer made, but it's made to my specifications.
Right.
So it's a great tool, man. It's wonderful. It really cut down my production time on anything I do.
I bet. Absolutely.
In insane ways. It really was helpful with all the arcade games. JNClive.tv. Go visit the arcade. It helps build those games, because I don't know how to code. But anyway, so yeah, it's worth it.
Cool.
Let's see what we're getting blown up here. Mike Farrow, he asked ChatGPT about what it said. He said, "That's an intriguing question. While I can't truly know what you don't know about yourself, here's a thought. Every conversation or creative project you work on reveals a bit more of your curiosity and unique perspective. For example, the range of your recent projects, from historical civilizations to water rights, shows a deep interest in connections between people, resources, and sustainability. Perhaps you have an unconscious knack for trying the past or tying the past to the future in a meaningful way." He doesn't use ChatGPT enough. Nice. Thanks, Mike. Very cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to add to the resolutions segment? No, Jord's sleeping. Happy New Year.
I was just thinking, Brad. I was deep in thought.
I think the goal for everyone should just be to be happier. I feel like we need happier people on the planet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We need happier people.
Yeah.
It's a choice. It's a choice to be happy. It's easy to be miserable. It is a active choice you have to make consistently to be happy. And I think that should be everyone's resolution every year.
Yeah, that should definitely be peppered in somehow.
Yeah, like just be happy.
Because I think really what my resolution kind of boils down to is just being happier.
Absolutely.
I feel like everyone's is. That's kind of the bottom line of all of them.
Yeah, you choose one or two things that will ultimately, hopefully, make you happy.
Yeah, do we have any savages out there that are just like, I'm going to be a bigger asshole than last year?
Mine kind of technically is. Like, I wanted to be not meaner, but I wanted to have stronger boundaries and allow less of that negativity and allow less people
but
to
that
be
makes you happier.
That makes me happier. Yeah. So, it can be both.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wild. Savages out there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll still be checking the chats. Oh, I saw that Joe Neeson popped through. She said she finally figured YouTube out. Nice, Joe. I was telling your story.
Her ears must have been ringing.
It must have been. I was telling the story.
She heard her name?
Yep. She was over on Facebook first, I think.
And
I missed it. But she said she loves me, and the world's a better place because me and Jordy are in it.
Oh, shucks.
And she said, for your information, stay drunk. It stops hangovers.
Solid advice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, are you ready for the first round of Name That Tune in 2025?
Oh, no, we're not.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Here we go.
Oh.
Yes. Name that tune.
Oh, we got new
We have lots of new
Oh,
markers.
yeah.
Santa came.
Remember 2 weeks ago when when Jordan's marker didn't work right, she chucked it across the room like the old days. Yeah, well, I called her out for shopping. Well, she was shopping for markers, so that's very nice. And that's acceptable.
And coming Saturday is new erasers too, because these ones are a little.
Damn, those erasers, those are OG, man.
These damaged. Have lasted pretty well though.
They have.
Yeah, they really.
Leave like a review on Amazon.
Oh, I thought you were going to say leave some. I was like, oh, don't worry. They'll be on the tchotchke shelf. Don't worry.
Yeah, for sure.
The old.
Gotta stay for posterity.
Yeah.
All right. We invite you all to all of our live viewers and listeners to play along with us in the chats and comments or on the JNC text line at 321-345-6658. We are looking we're looking for the name of the songs and the artist or bands performing them. Tonight's category is I'm Old Now. Oh, God.
Great.
All right.
Is it all your favorite songs, Brad?
All my favorite songs. Are we ready to play? Let's do it.
Why not?
All right. First clue. Name that tune. I'm Old Now.
She said, I seen you in here before. I said, I've been.
There, I'll give you that clue one more time.
She said, I seen you in here before. I said, I've been.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, but this marker is assholes.
Oh, assholes. We'll chuck it across the room.
How is that possible?
Oh, were those the bad markers, Jordan?
No, those are all the extra ones that wouldn't fit in the cup.
Oh, they wouldn't fit in the cup.
And after I tested, because a lot of ours were still good.
Let's see. I just want to.
It might be the board too. Our boards.
That was definitely the marker.
Marker. Well, they're putting their guesses in. Just want to say hi to everybody tuning in and Happy New Year. Philip, Mike. We got Lubeck is in. Thanks for tuning in. The Kevin McLaughlin's in there. Jay Bird, Jess, Tim,
many.
Joe Neeson, of course. Paul Robertson's in the chat. Love you guys. Thanks for spending your hangover day with us.
And thanks for all of them coming out last night.
Yeah.
And Danny.
Oh, yeah. And Danny was out there, too. Yeah. But Danny's in the chat?
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't see her.
She just joined.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, there she is. And she got the right answer there. Nice, guys.
Do you know this one?
Oh, I have my answers in the camera view.
No, it's okay. Let's see.
Everyone's cheating.
Oh, that's what's happening?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Nice job. It is as good as I once was. Toby Keith.
I ain't as good as I once was. I got a.
Nicely done.
R.I.P. Toby Keith.
Oh, yeah. All right, you guys ready for the next clue? Here we go.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you
What?
Let's try it again.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you
This is a tough clue. Not going to lie.
It's my boy.
That's your boy?
Yeah. I actually have a funny story about.
This person.
Yeah.
Jay Bird got it there. And Philip in there with the right artist. Well done. And Kevin in there too. But Philip, he said he can't think of the song title. What do you guys got?
Come on, Philip.
It is Rod Stewart, Forever Young.
God always stay forever young.
You see the theme here? You see what's happening?
Yeah.
Yep.
I see what you've done.
What's your Rod Stewart story, Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh, so it has to do with me and Agnes when we were wee lassies. I think we were probably in like 6th grade or something at the time, or middle school of some age. And what even is the name of the song that when the ocean meets the sky, I'll be sailing? The main song he has. Is that what it's even called? By Rod Stewart?
Girl, I don't even know.
Whatever. Well, anyway, his main song.
His main song.
Yeah.
Everybody has a main song in
Yeah,
it.
his main staple. And Agnes and I like had heard it and stuff, and just to everyone, I think it was like to her parents, we were like, and then we were trying to sing it to them, and then we were doing it in our Rod Stewart voice. We're like, when the ocean meets the sky, I'll be sailing, and did the whole thing to them, and they were like, oh, Rod Stewart. Yeah, and we're like,
that was
yes!
your Rod Stewart voice?
Well, it wasn't my best, but I felt a little nervous. But yeah, I don't know. I'll just never forget it because like we were both like, he has that like waspy, weird voice.
Waspy.
They were singing Rod Stewart to their parents.
Yeah. And we're like, they'll know this song. We're like, that's,
Good kids.
Who sings that? We're like, we love that song. And then ever since then, we're like, oh, we can never forget this now because
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Marked in
It's
history.
ingrained in the memory. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
yes.
that was trauma. That you
Trauma.
were bringing.
Trauma.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How you remember all things, you know?
It's true.
All right. Next clue here. Name that tune. That's a great soundbite.
And the ocean meets the sky.
Nice.
I'll be sailing.
Oh my God.
More like this.
Sorry.
You're insane.
Thank you.
All right. Next.
And I'm your problem.
Yeah, you sure are. Next clue. Here we go.
Sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older.
I sure am. Thank you for that.
Sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older.
All right. The answers are flooding in, and they're very correct. Nice. So far, so good, everybody. What do you guys got? Oh. Old bag. No, that's not the right answer there, Jordyn. But the right answer is Time by Pink Floyd.
Good job, Elly.
I got it.
Crushed it.
Nice. Mike Furrow said, Brad, you're old. Thank you, young man.
He also didn't spell "your" the right way.
Yeah. Well, that's the
Florida
the
school
Gen Z
system.
Florida school system.
Hard at work.
All right, next clue. Here we go.
Can we just appreciate that voice for a moment? It's like my Rod Stewart voice. It is. It's identical. It is exactly the same.
I can do that one too.
Holy shit.
All right, let's hear it, Jordyn.
No.
I'm 45. 100 years to
Oh my God.
live.
It's
Oh, yeah?
perfect.
In the blink of an eye, 67 is gone.
I don't know what the words
I
are.
hate this song. Like,
I know.
no
I'm trying to think.
no jokes. This song I hate so much.
I feel like this song's right on par with that 7 Year song.
They're
Oh,
identical.
God, I hate that
Absolutely.
song,
That one
too.
is also terrible.
Dutch Kid or whatever.
This is the original though, but right?
Yeah.
It's fucking
OG.
awful. It's
All right.
awful.
Let's see. Mike Furrow talking about being a scientist.
First of all, Kevin, even just joking that was Counting Crows hurts my feelings.
Rude.
Uh,
I'm trying to think who it was. I should know this.
It's not that. This is a tough one for everybody.
Play it one more time.
All right, here
I
it
need
is.
to hear this shit one more time.
This terrible song.
What do you guys got? Let's see it.
Sounds like he's singing after like sucking helium.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that you went there.
Or eating a bird.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Where is your brain? Where are you bringing this?
Who
into your-
is this Jordyn tonight?
Or you know, it's like after eating a bird. That's what he sounds like.
Like when they chirp, you know?
I mean, I do eat birds quite often.
You do?
Yeah, man.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken, some turkey.
I mean, like a hummingbird.
Oh my god.
A blue jay. I don't know.
Yeah, he kind of sounds like after you eat a bird.
Jordyn's slowly turning into a cat.
Oh, it is 100 years. You didn't have anything, Elly?
I didn't even want to guess.
I
on
can't
this
write
song.
that crap down.
Oh yeah, it's 100 years. 5 for Fighting is the name of the band.
Garbage.
Only got 100 years to live.
In the blink of an eye.
Mike Furrow said chicken is a bird. Man, you really do work on a farm, Mike.
I meant
Chickens
like,
and shit.
Well, in my brain, it was more like the you know, when Cinderella's getting ready in the morning and like all the birds are like chirping.
They're just
so it's like,
listening to that band.
yeah. Anyway,
Holy
never mind.
crap.
It was better.
And then you got 5 for Fighting stomping through her bedroom, eating the birds.
Literally. And that's how they sing.
I gotta sing tonight.
You could make AI make that music video
Oh my god.
and ruin everyone's life.
Oh, oh man.
Wow, that was a fun ride.
Sorry.
All
Is
right.
that the last one?
We got one more.
Oh,
Jesus.
damn it.
One more clue. Let's- here we go.
He went back inside, sat down, had a few drinks, but all
Here it is again.
he went back inside, sat down, had a few drinks, but all he
Can't believe you would put this person in here.
Everybody's nailing it in the chat there. Nice. All right. Have you given up?
Yeah.
She's
Totally.
Ellie's not writing a damn thing. She's done.
The brain has shut down.
I
I was
ruined
done
her.
after the last one.
I ruined her.
You're like, after the
5 for
birds,
Fighting.
we're done.
After the birds.
After the
I'm
eating
seeing birds, all right?
Oh, all right. What do you have then, Jordan? It is Glory Days by the Boss. The Bruce. Not the Bruce.
S.
Bruce is.
Bruce S.
Yes. Glory Days.
It's a good song. Good song.
I was going to say, arguably his best song.
Yeah.
Mike Farrow said I should have done Seen It in Color by Jamie Johnson, considering you what I can't
Rode a
read.
dinosaur to school, Bradley.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. It's hard to remember that.
Yeah.
Nice job, you guys.
You're going to have to up your prescription, it seems like, Brad.
Which prescription?
Because readers,
Oh.
Oh my
well,
God.
many. How do you like your new mic stand?
Man, this thing is awesome.
Oh, yeah. Let's show it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a little previewer.
Your big
Yeah, it's-
BBC.
it's
BBS.
My BBS. my
Big black stand.
Oh my god. It's really
Big
like
black schlong.
like
Oh, God.
okay. She took it there all the way, 100%. Nice job.
I had to complete it.
No, it's one of the really fancy ones. It's a little
What was that move you just did? Did you just stroke it?
Mike likes this segment. I can feel it.
yeah, it's really nice. It has a little better reach. It's not quite as
It's got a longer reach.
it does have a longer reach. It's massive.
It hides. It hides the cable, the cord.
It does hide the cable. Oh god, y'all are on some crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
This is what happens when we're sober.
Yeah, no kidding.
It might be worse. Yeah.
I think it is worse.
Do you think it was the Gatorade shot?
Yeah, that's got to be it, Jordan.
It was the deep eddies. Got in there.
Oh god, got in there deep.
Infiltrated
Amazing.
the supply.
God.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right. We're gonna take a break.
I think we
I think it's a
should.
good idea. When we come back, we got the Jordy files. But in the meantime, check out this new video from the boys in 21 to Burn. This is Jams and Cocktails. Don't go away.
Jams and Cocktails will return in a moment. But first, a shout out to our January keg sponsor, singer-songwriter Mike Farrow. Thanks for keeping the beer flowing. Would you like to become a JNC keg sponsor? Reach out and ask how. And now, back to the jams and the cocktails.
talked about never seem to change. Carry the weight of your lies, adding to the strain. What's these dreams you've left behind? Rid me of this pain. I've known your kind for far too long. The ending's still the same. You'll see my back when I run. I can control you, I hold you, and I take this back before I disown you like I told you. Just you wait and see. Bulletproof now is the calf, never to be slaughtered. I left behind that bitter half, never to be honored. Come crawling back, don't make me laugh. This mind will not be altered. I'm out of gas, you'll feel the wrath. The soul is not a martyr. You'll see my back when I run. I can control you, I own you, and I take this back before I disown you like I told you. Just you wait and see. See the other side, that's where my demons lie. I've left them all behind. They'll never alive. It's time to separate and sentence from my fate. I change it all. Can control you, I own you, and I take this back before I disown you like I told you. Just you wait and I can control you, I own you, and I take this back before I disown you like I told you. Just you wait and see. 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 Wait and
Right.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. All right. We're back. Yeah, man. Those guys.
That song went hard.
So yeah, 21 to Burn. They've been a pretty consistent cover band in the area for a really long time, playing music, heavy music like that. And they just recently decided to make the switch and start writing and recording stuff, and they're going hard, man. So that video they released earlier
That's their
this year.
song?
Yeah.
That was dope.
And they got a new video that they just wrapped. And it looks awesome. I saw some of their behind the scenes, like the stuff on social media, and it looks awesome. I think they crash a car in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and they had the fire department out there, and it was really I'm sure they had to pull a permit.
Oh,
but,
yeah. That's fucking cool.
right? It's
Holy
dope.
shit.
It's dope. So
Can we do that on here? Can we crash a car? Can we crash Jordyn's car when she gets a new one?
Yes. I mean, I wanted to put you up in a hot air balloon and send you off to Jesus. You remember that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do for your one of your birthday episodes. I did research and everything. Apparently, it's you have to pull permits and
You were going to put me in a hot air balloon?
yeah, I was going to
send you
blindfold
away.
you and take you outside.
And just put me in a balloon and put me in the sky?
Put you in a hot air balloon. It was just going to take you up.
Hopefully you're not afraid of heights.
I was just going to send you on a hot air balloon ride. So you never know, things might come up.
Oh god! Every time now, I'm gonna be suspicious.
You
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
You're
you
like
should.
Elly, put the blindfold on.
Yeah.
we're just gonna step
We're just
outside.
gonna taste this something.
Great, I'm being sent to the ether.
Yeah,
You're going to hate your birthdays.
it was one of my favorites. Anyway, Yeah, so more on that as the night progresses. But we are back, and it's time to get this week's entertainment headlines in the Jordy Files. Jordy.
Oh, that should be your tchotchke, Jordyn. That's your one and only tchotchke you're allowed to have.
Frame it for you.
Put it up there the whole time.
Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that bad boy. Hell yeah.
The Jordy, yeah, our key card from last week, or our graphic card.
I have all of them.
Nice.
I have the access. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Jordy Files. Tonight, we will be talking about Britney's heartfelt reunion, J-Lo's jaw-dropping wedding plans, and Gal, I don't know if you're a Godot or a Godot fan, but whatever, however you say her name, life-saving pregnancy scare tonight.
And we're going to talk about Pornhub.
Oh, we are getting into
we'll
it.
talk
I'm gonna add
about
that-
the
I'm gonna
pH
add that in.
balance,
Oh.
the Pornhub balance. But first, I guess we'll just go over the birthdays really quick. We have a lot of babies born today.
Many years ago.
Many
But
years
on this
ago.
day.
But yeah, Ice Spice is turning 25 today.
It's Ice Spice's birthday.
Ice Spice, baby.
Yeah, she's a millennium baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She has the exact same birthday as my sister Bella, which I learned today. So that's cute.
You learned your sister's birthday today?
Well,
Good for
just
you.
the same exact birthday. They're the same age, Brad. Don't be
Nah.
like that.
He's 40. Give him a
Yeah,
break.
gosh, you crotchety old goblin.
Oh my God.
Bah humbug. Noah
Holy
Khan
shit.
is 28 today. He had that Bop the Stick Season song. Poppy celebrates her 30th birthday today.
I'm old as fuck. Who are these people?
I don't know, girl. I don't know.
You want me to know about Poppy?
No. What's the song?
I think she has a song called Poppy.
Oh my god.
Oh, how
No
original.
way.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Well, happy birthday, you guys.
Yeah. Angry Rice turns 24 today from The Nice Guys and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Far From Home.
And Gory.
Angry. Gory. Anyway, Morris Chestnut is 56 today from Boys in the Hood and the Best Man franchise.
Okay.
Tank is 49 today. R&B legend behind hit tracks like Maybe I Deserve and When We Keeps.
When we.
That
That's
messed
it.
that man
Just
up on
When
his
We.
hairline, though.
Oh, Lord.
When We.
Savage.
And last but not least, my sister, Sweet Bella, is
Aw.
25 today. Oh, sweet girl. And she, fun fact, was the Millennium Baby for Oakland. Was it Oakland County? Yeah, I think Oakland County in Michigan. And she was born exactly at midnight on January 1st, but she was due on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I don't remember. And
She was
like a week
born
late.
at midnight, January 1st, 2000.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Right?
That is
Right.
a cool birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
made
in the newspaper.
yeah.
She was on the news. Yeah.
That's the New Year's baby.
Yeah.
Legit.
They may have bought her some diapers.
Oh
you know?
my
I don't
god.
know.
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. Her birthday is the easiest on earth to
Oh my
remember.
God, yeah.
Kevin
You
wants to
can't
know how
make
many
that-
sisters Jordyn has.
A million.
Yeah. A million and counting.
You have two others, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Sweet Savannah's full sister.
So you have 3 sisters and 1 brother in total.
No, just the 2 sisters. So just Savannah and Bella.
What about Channing?
Oh, yeah. She's a stepsister.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
No-
yeah.
So no same mom
Yeah.
or same dad? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just Savannah and Bella and then Hayden.
Okay.
Yeah. She got it. And so I guess we'll talk about Britney if you all want. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Britney Spears shared an emotional tribute to her son, Jordyn, celebrating their reunion after nearly 3 years apart. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. I feel like I remember talking about them, like, not talking, but... The pop icon expressed her love and admiration for the 18-year-old, calling him a miracle and genius, and sharing her joy over their bond. This comes after years of estrangement, when Jordyn previously expressing hope for repairing their relationship. Britney also shared a sweet Christmas video with her sons, calling it the best Christmas of her life.
Nice.
That's nice, though, I guess, right?
I feel like with Britney Spears, we always go back and forth. I think I've said this before. We go back and
How do we
forth.
feel about
where
her?
Like we love her and we also are worried about her.
Yeah.
And it's like, good for you, but also seek help.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Should we support you or help you or feel bad for
Yeah.
you?
All right.
Or-
So she's going through good things right now.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
good.
see how long that lasts, hopefully.
Yeah, she definitely
while.
rides the wave, doesn't
Oh,
she?
God, yeah.
She's a wave rider.
Yeah.
This article is crazy. Guys, I actually read the Jordy files today. See what happens when I don't work? It's wonderful. Celebrity event planner Marcy Blum spilled some tea on the Skinny Confidential, Him and Her podcast, revealing that Jennifer Lopez once considered having Bruno Mars perform at her wedding to Alex Rodriguez. Yeah, I remember that like 3 guys ago. The last guy. I don't know, whatever guy ago. Until she heard the $5 million price tag for just a 45-minute performance. J-Lo reportedly said, "Don't be ridiculous." And the performance never happened.
Good.
Blum also shared a pro tip for those splurging on star performers. Save the big name for later in the event to keep the focus on your special day, not them.
Nice. That's good advice.
My mom currently would love to have Bruno Mars play at her wedding.
$5 million. That's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, what a steal.
We'll just send him
That's
to
like-
her house.
That's her favorite fella right now. She loved the Bruno.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising from your mother, I feel
know.
like.
Yeah. She runs
For
the gamut.
reasons.
Yeah. That's what was one of her requests this year for Christmas was the Bruno Mars Greatest Hits album CD collection.
A CD
Yeah,
collection?
whatever it is.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
whatever they have
She
these
has
days.
a way to play those?
She got ways.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she has 8 tracks.
Yeah, right. All of it. But you know, Mama asked, Mama got. Gal Gadot, I like to call her. I don't know.
Your twin.
Yeah, my twin. Ah, what an honor. Is sharing her incredible story of survival after battling a life-threatening blood clot during her most recent pregnancy. The Wonder Woman star revealed on Instagram that she was diagnosed with a massive brain clot at 8 months pregnant, enduring severe headaches before undergoing emergency surgery. Despite the fear and uncertainty, her daughter Ori, whose name means my light, was born during this harrowing time. Not fully recovering, Gadot reflected on the experience as a personal miracle during Hanukkah of all times, urging followers to prioritize their health and find their inner strength. She called her daughter a beacon of resilience and hope. Gadot and her husband, Jaron Varsano, yeah, share 4 children, which I did not know until today.
Oh, she has 4 children.
4 children, and they've been married since 2008. And she's about to be the big 4-0 also.
Oh, shit.
I did a deep dive into her after this, which, side note, because, you know, she has been called like my little doppelganger, or I've been called her doppelganger by random people and people I know.
Yeah.
But then I looked, she has a sister whose name is Dana Gadot, because I did a little dive after reading this. And kind of, it's so funny because I'm like, they can't be full sisters because it looks like Savannah and me. Like her sister is like fairer skin, blue eyed,
Oh, wow.
blonde hair, like
That's funny.
yeah. And then there's like baby photo or younger photos of them, and I showed Brad, and I was like, "Oh my god, it looks like me and little Savannah." Like,
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It was wild.
yeah. So
You guys are twins.
I know we really are. We have the same life. She just grew up
Except she got 4 kids.
Yeah, I missed that memo. Yeah, didn't get that.
She also been married since 2008.
2008.
Brad was still shitting his pants in 2008.
Yes, he was, and peeing.
I was just
Everywhere.
still shitting my pants yesterday. So-
That's true. I was proud of you. We only had to change your diaper once.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt real quick because like I dropped you guys off and watching him shuffle in the garage to get into the house was the funniest, most adorable thing I've ever seen. You were like just a toddler who just woke up from a nap and was just waddling through the house.
Yeah, I found all my clothes were just strung about the whole house.
I
this
feel like he
morning.
did the tongue out thing too. You know, like the walk, like when he was doing the shuffle, he was like,
Yeah, he was like a toddler that woke up from a wicked nap and just had no idea what century it was.
I'm just glad he's grown that he made it in the house this time, because there's been some times where he throws himself at something and then just lays.
He was
and
in
he did
great
good.
spirits
He
because
did good.
sometimes you get a little feisty and you want to fight, but you were very loving.
Yeah,
You were
no, I had
having
a
great
wonderful.
time.
I had a wonderful night.
It was
I
a great
yeah.
experience. You were in a great mood.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
Nothing
feel
pissed
like-
you off.
Yeah,
it was good.
It was good.
He made it into the bed.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, made my
How was-
job easier.
How was that snoring last night, Jordan?
It really wasn't bad.
Yeah, well,
I know.
it's because I wasn't breathing.
Yeah, he stopped breathing all night. It was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sleep apnea. Oh, well, he's so peaceful. He's not snoring. He's not breathing
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have brains to lose brain cells.
But and then you can talk about the next article, Brad, before we sign out.
I mean, like this is it's in pop culture now, and it made some news, and now that you guys are kind of talking about it, and we did mention this on the Ghost and the Ox podcast that we recorded, and they're in the chat as well, so they can chime in. Yes, for those of you that are fans of free pornography on the internet, in Florida, you might find it's a little bit harder to find starting today. And I think, just to give you the background is, state legislation said, you need to be more proactive on vetting people that are, that are underage and not, having them on your website. And so, and it's all under the guise of, creating a safer place for children or whatever. But it's like, if your kid is looking for titties, he's going to find them.
Oh, absolutely. There's still so many
or
options.
her, like if they're going to find the titties.
Yeah.
And so, the legislation was written to say that they needed to implement a way that users could verify their age using their state ID or some sort of identification, and then thus putting your information into a database that, is stored somewhere so people could just go and steal it. Like, now to be fair, we do this all the time, all day long.
Yeah.
Amazon has it all too, you know? And so like, it's not that big of a stretch, but like everybody, we don't care if people know we shop on Amazon,
Right.
But like, somebody might care if you're like a babysitter but you also like to watch banging, and you don't want your clients to find out about it.
Yeah.
It's privacy.
What do you think that the uptick of fake IDs will be like at an all-time high, or like real fake IDs? You know how
Well,
you can
They
like
can
buy.
already, so you can
Because you gotta do the photo with yourself, right?
well,
Or
I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to upload my ID to it
yeah,
because I mean, there's so many other websites you can go to, like
true. We don't need you.
And I think it's very interesting that they targeted, like, sure, they're probably like the biggest websites for that, but it's not all the sites.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, not at all.
It's just those 3 main ones that I think are all owned by the same people, and it's an information grab.
Well, listen. So what happened was the parent company of these big porno sites, they
Can't say porno.
no, can't say that. They what are you drawing over there? What are you back in 8th grade?
Dicks.
Yeah,
So
I can't stop
Jordan's-
drawing.
Jordyn's drawing her own porn.
Yeah.
The parent
I'll
company
show it soon.
on their own accord pulled out.
Jay
wow.
Bird already made that joke Brad, in the chat. Yeah, you missed.
I missed it. But they made their own accord to stop servicing.
Let's be adults here, okay? Let's be adults. Let's have an honest conversation
The state.
about
Serious,
tits.
So you can go, people in other states can go and still access the websites and do all the things. So, you're exactly right, Elly. It's taking personal information under the guise of, protecting the children, which is what they always do for everything, to slowly take our rights away. And I say they very loosely. Everybody's taking rights away. Everybody, under the guise or even under the misdirection of making the world a safer place. Because it's the world. It's a great utopian idea to make sure everything is safe and, we're all like kosher honky dory and the kids are safe.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice? But, that's not real life.
Like the Beatles said, or
so
Beach Boys.
But this brings a spotlight to, what is overreach? This is a private company, doing things legally and has been doing things legally and by the book in these particular companies more so or better than other places,
absolutely.
Right? So they've been following all the rules.
Yeah.
And then the legislation says it's not good enough.
Yeah.
And now we need to change it again. So I'm going to tell y'all something right now.
Oh, boy.
So get your pens and paper and take some fucking notes.
Yeah. Everyone.
If you're sitting in Florida and you're upset that you don't have your Porn's Hub, go right now on your Chrome browser, download a some sort of VPN, and then
my VPN is about to get my subscription.
Yep.
Like,
get a VPN.
They're gonna get money from me now.
Change it to some other state.
Yeah.
And go watch your titties.
Absolutely.
Go do it.
Yeah.
It's the easiest workaround in the world, and it's still open season.
Yeah.
Boobies everywhere and wieners.
For now.
There's still
you got to see them both.
There's still like it. That's the thing. It's so crazy because like, why would you just hold that restriction on one part of it, 1/10, 1/1000th
because
of what's happening on the internet?
Because what legislators do, and I'm not even saying that this is wrong or ineffective. They have to start somewhere. They have to make a wave and make an example so that other legislation can get through. Right. And of course, it all comes with concessions and lobbyists and all the things, and we could go into great detail about how politics works, but that's how it is. They had to do something because it was a problem, and their constituents, who they are paid to support and legislate for, said, we're tired of our kids getting on the computer. Parents don't want to do it themselves.
Right.
They don't want to raise their
for-
kids themselves.
Heaven forbid you talk to your child about sex and, limit their access to
or
the
the very
World
least,
Wide Web.
learn about your computer before you give it to your kid who is smarter than you.
Yeah.
Are
I was
you-
going to say, but do you also think they're silly too, because the VPN workaround, it's like, do you not think that these young kids around the internet know about that workaround?
They did it today.
The people that passed this bill have no idea what the fuck a VPN is.
What do you do with a VPN?
They have no idea.
Well, if you watch Pornhub, you'll see what happens with the V and the P.
The P
in the end.
and the
We're
P
telling a
goes
story now.
and the V. Okay.
But yeah, I think I don't think it'll stick. And the thing is, the article that I read was that they were trying to, plead to these people to say, why would you do something so ridiculous as make people upload a picture of themselves?
Yeah.
When you could very simply use device-based identification. Your device knows how old you are. You know what I mean? Like all your personal information's in your cell phone. So they're saying, figure that out. Let's implement something like that. It wasn't good enough. because that's what makes it nefarious. It's like, okay, well, that's not good enough. You want my driver's license with my address and my photograph.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Yep.
Even though if you want to, work for Uber or Grubhub, you got to do it too. So like your stuff's out there.
Yeah.
So I think people on both sides are just unhinged.
I mean,
completely.
if you have a driver's license, it's in a system somewhere. You know, you go and you get your picture taken and all that shit. But I think it's pointless because there's so many people that are gonna find a way around it. Like they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything.
Yeah,
it's not helping anything.
Well, no, but it is bringing a light to a problem that some people have with it. Because there's obviously there's lots of people that think that it's a trash industry anyway, and and it's not wholesome or whatever the case is.
Is it really that much of a problem that kids are watching that much porn? Is it that much of a problem?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Don't know.
Who's watching these children?
Nobody.
What the fuck?
They gotta get out there more.
Uncle
Holy
Sam's
shit.
watching it. But yeah, I think it's funny.
It used to be on cable TV back in the day. You stayed up late enough, that shit was on.
Skinamax. You remember when I remember like when I was young and like I don't know, like at my grandparents' house, while my mom was out and they didn't care. They're just drinking coffee downstairs. I'd be upstairs trying to see boobies through the little squiggly lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
I'm 40, baby. I'm that old.
It was on just regular TV. You could just.
Yeah. And we were doing it back then. Like we all had access. It's just different now. And I suppose it's easier. It's like it's the access is much easier than it ever has been. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Like raise your kids.
Raise your kids.
Raise your kids. They're gonna always find a way to be smarter than you. So just raise them to be at least honest about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like that goes back to our conversation we had the other day, though, where like people don't want to be responsible for their kids though anymore. So like, or they don't want to be bothered with them.
Yeah,
well, I would say some people. I would say there's great parents out there.
Overwhelmingly majority though don't. I don't know.
Well, everybody's very busy.
This is easier. It's like if you crack down things like that.
It's also like
less
that's a rite of
in.
passage as a child. Like, you gotta watch porn before you're 18. You have to. You gotta see it.
Yeah.
You gotta see it.
Yeah.
You gotta drink before you're 18. You gotta smoke weed before you're 18, and you have to watch porn.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying everybody should be Scottish, because that's how it rolls over there. Forgive me if I'm stepping on any
Scottish
hilts.
toe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway. So yeah, I think it's an interesting topic. It's a Band-Aid on a much more personal level. Like you can't legislate raising kids. Like it's not possible. The parents have to be actively involved in raising or somebody does, whether it's the parents or the grandparents or like something else. You can't legislate raising children. It's impossible. It will never work. So the parents need to take an active role. And instead of going after these companies that are just doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it's easier to police one thing than it is to police millions of people that, have kids that are, running amok. Danny said those in legislation making these laws and bans have no clue how intermittent and
Internet.
Oh shit!
Oh,
It's beer 30.
Wake up! It's beer 30.
Oh, that was
good.
Beautiful.
Beer 30, my favorite time of day. I've been watching the clock and the time keeps ticking away. I'm taking care of business, I'm a hard-working man, you see. Until beer 30 comes to take care of me.
Beer 30, baby. Thank you for that moment, Kevin McLaughlin. So Danny was saying those in legislation making these laws and bans have no clue how internet and cell phones savvy these kids under 18 are. They even learn how to code in grade school now. And I agree. Philip said, how else can you learn to type with one hand? But yeah, there's strong opinions about this topic, and I thought it would be fun to bring it up and, give you a little information that you can use so you can get back on and watch those jubblies. Right, Jordyn?
Get a VPN. Give your money to my VPN. They should be sponsors of the show. Code JNC.
Putting it out there now.
Yeah, I saw Jordyn over there taking notes. And then, she'll be able to access.
We're ready.
BBCs.
Yeah.
Or big stands. Big black stands. Anyway, stands. Anyway, all right.
Anyway, that's it for the Jordy Files. Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
shit. We were still in the Jordy Files.
Heavens. Bye-bye.
All right, you guys. I had another break set up, but I think maybe we're just going to do our shameless plugs and let you guys get back to your life. What do y'all say?
That sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it. Shameless plugs. Yeah, I got Pornhub to watch. We got to get back to it. All right. This is, of course, the segment where we go around the room and talk about all the things that you need to know about. Elly, do you have any shameless plugs?
I do not. I do, but it's the new year. And
you know what? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Wow,
but I kind of did.
Fuck?
We have not done a bad bitch in ages.
That is true.
We need to get back on that. 2025 bad bitch every week.
Okay.
All right, carry on.
Well, then I guess this will be my shameless plug as a quick little bad bitch Bible. It's a new year, so just if the only thing you do this year is do something to increase your overall happiness, that is enough. Because it's another year you have to get through. Get through it happy. Don't get through it miserable or, filled with anxiety and all of these negative emotions. Just get through it happy. Yeah. Find something that makes you happy all the time. I
like that.
It will immediately increase your life once you start acknowledging the good things over the bad things in your life. It's going to make it so much better. Things will be easier. You're going to win $1,000 on a scratch off.
Yeah.
Things are going to fall into place once you prioritize being happy.
I like that. And I do. And that's part of my resolution this year is to, just be less cynical, be more appreciative, and be happier.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any shameless plugs, Jordy?
No.
Okay, Shantae,
Thank
you stay.
though. Yeah.
All
Sashay
right.
away.
Yeah, sashay away. Good. Danny said, can we make a law to ban unwanted dick pics and DMs?
Right?
Yeah, I don't get many of those.
Do you want
No.
them?
What a shame.
Yeah, what a shame. Well, that was my Rod Stewart voice. Anyway, you guys, very quickly, shout out to our sponsors and partners at League Busters Roofing, the Bug Juice, and Code RUM. Check out our partner podcasts at Drums and Rums and Riffs and Rhythms, both of which are featured on with us on the B3 Podcast Network, wherever you listen to podcasts. The Al Beltran Podcast, 561 Music, Nia's My Rum Diaries, and Ghost on the Aux, who have been hanging out with us in the chat tonight. Happy New Year, you guys. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on social media. We'd love for you to do that. Once again, shout out to Mike Farrow for being our January keg sponsor, and he sent me a better poster that I'm going to use. February is up for grabs. So if you got a business or a project you want to promote, or you just want to make sure that we have enough to drink, which is fun too, reach out to me. You can email me. You can slide into my DMs. And it's a $100 sponsorship. And there's a bunch of ways to get that sorted. So let me know. I will plug that. Also, if you just love what we do, consider supporting us through our Patreon page. That's $5 a month, and you get access behind the scenes footage and other fun stuff whenever we put stuff up there. I'm not very consistent, but I will be more consistent this year with doing stuff there. So, yeah. And you can find links to everything at jnclive.tv. Also, this Sunday, Kevin McLaughlin, his original CD release party got rained out at the Riverwalk. But guess what? He's booked. He's back there again this Sunday, and it's extra special. So he's going to redo the show. It's going to be like a re-release of his record, and then his birthday party will be right up the street at Duffy's in downtown Stuart. So come and celebrate Kevin's birthday with us on Sunday. That's going to be a nice time. And of course, go check out his show at the Riverwalk in downtown Stuart as well. Same day. Check out localmusicfinders.com for a great local entertainment calendar and for the Treasure Coast and beyond. And then come see me perform around the Treasure Coast in my one-man band show. And you can find out where I'm playing at bradbrock.com. Yeah. That's been my shameless plugs. Nice. All right. Well, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed our show tonight. It was low key. We had some nice conversations, though. It was fun. Happy New Year to all of you once again. And let's all do major things. Let's do big shit this year.
What does Kevin say? What's his saying?
2025. Success will arrive in 2025.
Success will arrive in 2025.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
He's a clever guy, that guy.
He is.
That guy, Kevin. My friend Kevin.
That's why we keep him around.
Yeah. I just want to show you guys real quick before we go out. I just noticed it over here. But so Jordyn got me a sash for my birthday.
Oh, jeez. Why is it over here?
And we noticed a little typo. A little typo. Because it my birthday. Oh, I'm going the wrong way with it.
Is there...
It my birthday.
Oh, that's a star in the middle. I was like, is that a period? Is it just it my birthday?
You know what's hilarious though, Elly? I looked back just to see the party pack bundle I ordered, and I actually like scrolled through all the photos because on the main big photo that has what I thought was everything in there. That's why like I was so shocked when there was a sash in there. I was like, oh, I didn't even know it came with a sash.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm glad there's a sash in there. And when I looked through the photos, it had it individualized. And on the photo, it says it looks just like that. The IT with the apostrophe. Yeah, that's how they have it on the stock photos on the Amazon listing. I was like, oh, it was supposed to be like that, Brad.
You know, it makes me wonder if a wholesaler, got a hold of these packages from a company that realized there was a typo and they had to dump the whole product.
Absolutely. It's probably one of the cheaper ones on there.
Yeah, they bought it at like half the price and now they're selling it to Jordyn for my birthday because my birthday.
It's sold out now, so you have a vintage collection, okay?
Oh, it's a vintage.
Yeah, they only have the 50-year-old package now. So.
Oh.
Funny.
Linda said she'd point that out to Amazon and ruin the fun for everybody.
Yeah. Amazon don't care.
It kind of sounded like how Brad would say it, though. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday. All right, you guys. Join us next week. Hopefully, we'll have singer-songwriter Dave Bailey back here in the lounge. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. Stay classy, San Diego. Good night.
I'm amazed. How did this song live like this?